Stryper, Murder by Pride, Part 2. We were on page 3. It's a CBT lesson. Page 3, start right at the third line there. We already did this. Yeah. Then, same concept here, but start with the tap on 19B this time, and pull to 12, do that twice. And then hammer 15, pull to 12. So, little trick too, man, when you're doing this tapping stuff, it's easy to have unwanted string noise. If you rest your palm up here as if you were palm muting, and that'll keep those strings silent, because it's wood, man. And if you got distortion, it's going to start making some noises that may not be pleasant, or maybe they will be pleasant. I don't know. But anyways, you want to make sure the playing is clean. Then the next part, you want to hammer to 12 right out of the blue, just on the G string. You'll go. So 12, 14, 17, pull to 12, hammer to 14. Anyways, that part was really tough to dissect. Was my hand off the screen that whole time? Hope not. No, because I was up here. Anyways, because they're both playing it, man. It was a really tough. So go easy on me, Oz. Go easy. But I really tried to dial that in for you, man. Okay, then you've got subgroup 7. This is 2:13 into the song. That is up here. And that'll be this. We have. Obviously that's an alternate picked thing. 15, 17, 19 on the A. 16, 17, 19 on the D. 16, 17, 19 on the G. Ascending and descending. So you'll go. And you could piece this, man, in little subgroups. You know, you could have. You know what I mean? Just add notes and then keep going at it. But make sure you start with the downstroke and you alternate pick all that. Okay, then you go 19, 17, 16 on the D. So. And then the next chunk comes in. Let me make sure I'm on the right spot. Yeah. And then move up to 17 on the A string this time. We're going to move in whole steps per string. So you'll be going. So it's easy to memorize that. It's kind of cramped up there, but 17, 19, and 21 on the A, D, and G. This is also alternate picked. So here we go. So ascending, descending on the G string. And then in that, with going 19B, 20B, 20B, whole step bend vibrato. We have lost it. Then 20B, whole step bend release. 19B vibrato. All right, now we're on the last page. Page 4. Subgroup 9, 221 into the song. A lot of sliding on this. And here's what you got. It's on the B string, all of this. You'll go 8, 10, 8, 10, 12, 10, 12. Let's try that again. That would be a good subgroup point to stop and practice it. Alright, keep digging that finger, man, to keep the slide volume going. This is all dependent on this hand because you're only picking that first note, right? So, the other little trick I do is when I'm doing something on a linear, on like say the B string, I'll actually, with my other fingers, I'll grab like the high E string, and that serves as a mute, but it also seems to kind of level the hand and keep it more stable, if that makes sense. So that's always something you can experiment with too. Oops. Okay, after that, you're gonna pick again 13B, but now it's gonna go descending to 12, 13, 13, 15. So it sounds like this. And then you'll pick that secondary 13 though. 13, 12, 13, and then this one. Rest, slide to 19 and back to 15. So, and then end it with this. 15B, slide to 17, vibrato. Alright, so I'm doing this without looking at my guitar, by the way, so I got lucky there. And then throw some vibrato on that. Okay, then the end of the song here, it's like the breakdown here. It's based off the beginning. It really is the beginning with a few altered parts. So I'll just kind of play this through because you got it. But it's going to start on the 4-5-4. No, it doesn't. It starts with the open E twice. No pinches this time. That's section 4, alright? So, note-wise, that's the same as what we did before, just no pinch harmonics in it. Now, it changes a little bit here. Section 5, 229, you'll start with the 4-5-4. This time it's pinch harmonics, vibrato on the end. Then you'll do this. So you'll have this. Let's try it from section 5. Alright, so where that change comes up is on that 4th fret on the D string, half step, bend, and I'd probably go down with that as opposed to up. It's a little more natural on this string to go down. Remember, half step is 1 fret, so you're bending this to this. Good practice, man. And then hit the 4th fret again, but this time pinch harmonic, vibrato. This is my Steve Vai pickup, man. I don't know if I should be blaming that or my hand for the pinch harmonics today. Anyways, it's a killer pickup. I ain't knocking it. DiMarzio, Evolution. I'm normally a Seymour Duncan guy, but this thing does smoke. Alright, then section 4 one time, and then section 6 at the end. There's this altered type ending thing happening. Really hard to hear, but it's insinuated something like a... Let's see. That's 237 into the song. 2A, 4D, 4G. And then 5G, 4G after that. So. And then 5th fret on the D, palm muted twice. You can hear that in there. Oz and Gang has some chunk, man, to their guitar tone. They always have. Love it. And then 4-5-4-5-4. To me, that's what it seems like is going on there, because the vocals is da. You can hear that in there, and I don't know if that's blended in there and cut back in the mix or what, but section 1 2 times, and then the very end of the song is this. And you did this earlier. It was the end of one of the sections we did, but. Oh yeah. Alright, so that should be self-explanatory. We've went over that part. You just end it with the power chord 7A, 9D twice. Boom, you rest it. And like I said, there is an octave over this. Wherever they're playing that. Just not too sure. Okay, so if you have any questions, you know how to contact me. Had fun doing this. I'm a big STRYPER fan. They were a huge influence back in the 80s, man, because they came out all about God, boom, in your face, but they had the talent to back it, and I love them to this day. And Oz Fox is now a buddy of mine, very cool dude. So play nice with me, Oz, on this. Let me know how I did.